Hello students, how are you? Hope you all are fine. My name is Zibanaz. I'm handling the subject that is EVS, science part. Last session, I have explained you the first chapter, The Day in the Garden. Hope you have seen that video. Now today, in that video, I have explained you that different kinds of birds and the bird's beak, about the bird's beak, the characteristics, bird's characteristics, and bird's nest, and about different kinds of animals, right? What are amphibians? All the details I have given you in the first chapter. Now we will go for the second chapter, that is green wealth. In this chapter we need to understand the varieties of plants found in your locality. Variety of different kinds of plants you will see in your place, right? Plants are different types, right? Their shape is different, their size is different, different kinds of plants you will see. Then you need to find about the crops. Then different types of leaves. A plant have different kinds of leaf. Some are big, some are small, some are like round shape, some are like different types of shapes of leaves, their sizes, their color, their structure, and smell. Then you need to learn about that is shedding of leaves during certain season. See, plants shed their leaves, like leaves shed from the plant and fall down. This you have to learn about the shedding of leaves. Then preparing of manure using that is shed leaf. This was a particular introduction that you have to understand in this chapter. Let's go in detail with this introduction. Then classification of plant. See, plants are classified into herbs, shrubs, and trees. Herbs means they are small plants, right? They are very small plants. See, herbs are the small plants and their stem are very soft. They are very soft. One example is mint plant. See, these are shrubs. Can you see this? These all plants are shrubs. They are very small plants. Can you see this picture? This picture, all the plants are called as shrubs because they are very small and they are very delicate, or they are very soft. They are called as what? Herbs. Herbs are the small plants. Their stem is very soft. Their stem is very soft. Example is mint plant. Mint plant. Then next is shrubs. See, the stem of the shrub is bit hard. What it is? The stem is bit hard. The branches spread out at the lower part of the plant. See how the plant is spread out. This plant is also a small plant. It is called a shrubs, but the branch will be bit hard. The stem of the plant, the branches spread out to the lower part. From the downside, all the plants will grow into branches will very spread out. This example, see, can you see this picture? This is the picture for your shrub. Then next we will go for a tree. Tree has hard stem and grows tall. Everywhere you have seen the tree. Example, mango tree, neem tree. These are trees. These are some classification. Another is creepers. Creepers have long stem. What they have? The long stem, but they are smaller in size. They are very small in size. Example, you have seen money plant. This is a example for your creeper. Then see the picture of creeper. This is the stem, a long and delicate stem. This is what the picture for your creeper. Money plant will be like this only. It grows onto your walls. It grows on to your wall. This is called as creeper. What it is called? Creepers. Plants are classified according to their height and hardness of stems. These are classified according to the height and hardness of stem. See, trees means very tall. Shrubs and herbs are small plants according to their height. Creepers are according to the height, it is very small, and hardness of the stem. The stem hardness is very delicate. These are the classification of the plants. Classification of plants: herbs, shrubs, trees, and creepers. These are three classifications of your plants. Now let's go for the parts of the plant. You have seen the plant, right? This is one picture of your plant. Down part is called as root. This is stem, leaf. Leaves are green in color. Fruits can be any color. You have seen many of the fruit. This is tomato fruit. Tomato will be red. Then flower can be any color. The stem can be brown in color or green in color, right? This is the part of the plants. Parts of the plants means plant have root, stem, leaf, fruit, flower. This is the picture of your plant with particular parts. Now leaves, see, these are leaves. They are generally green in color. The stem is also green, sometime brown in color. The stem will be brown. Trees have brown color stem and brownish, gray or brown in color. Then flower has many colors like brown, yellow, white, red, etc. The unripe fruit is generally green in color. See, unripe means every hard fruit what you can't eat that food, that is called as unripe fruit. Unripe fruit is generally green in color. Then fruits are in different color, that is red, yellow, green, etc. Okay, these are then leaves. The leaves of plant are green in color. It is the life of the plant. Without leaf plant can live? No. Without leaf how it will look? It is a life. Life means without leaves plant cannot live. It is the life of the plant. The shape and size of the leaves are different. Some are in round, some are in some will be like very thin shape. Different types of shapes are there. And leaves are used in kitchen for cooking, right? We use some leaves. One example is mint. What you say that kothmir, like pudina, that is called as mint. These are used in cooking because it gives a nice smell. Okay, these leaves gives a nice smell in your food. That's what we used for the cook in the kitchen. Okay, this is about leaves. Then next part is how we prepare manure when plants shed their leaves. See, there is a flow chart for this. Plant shed its leaf. These leaves fall onto the root, onto the ground, and in the ground it will produce, that is manure, right? These manure again it is used by the plants to grow. Okay, plants shed their leaves. These leaves fall onto the ground and produces manure. These manure again it is this manure is used for the growing of plant. This is the particular cycle for preparing, that is manure. Leaves falls onto the soil, turns into manure, and again join the plant. Turns into manure and again join the plant. When leaves are on the plant, they serve the plant. Like leaves, if leaves are there, plant grow. If leaves are not there, plant does not grow. When fall, it will dry, right? When it falls, it will dry off and form a manure and join the plant again, right? It will join again the plant. Let's see how leaf, it is very important. Leaves falls onto the ground, forms a manure, that is the food for the growing of plant. Again plant will grow into the new plant, like a new plant, fresh plant, that is called as soil in the soil it produces a manure. This is called as manure. Then next, plant that grows in water. You have seen some plants that grows on above the water near the lake or pond. That plant is called as, one example is lotus plant grows on that of near your pond. You have seen the plant. This is the diagram for your lotus plant. See how it is. The leaves are floating around the water. See, plants like lotus and lily grows in water. Leaves appears to be floating. They are floating. Next, we will go for another plant. That plant is called as epiphytus. What plant it is called? Epiphytus. These are the small plants growing onto the branches of big trees. Suppose there is a big tree. Onto the big tree, see this plant. Onto the big tree, there is a plant. This plant is called as epiphytus. What it is called? Epiphytus. It is very important. What is epiphytus plant? Small plants growing onto the branches of big trees are called as epiphytus. This is one kind of plant. Next, we will go for another part, that is about crops. You need to understand about the crops. We get food items such as rice, ragi, jawar, paddy, oil seeds, etc. from the plants, right? We will get these food items. From where you will get? You will get it from the plants. These plants are grown in large area. They require, that is, large area. This large area, so the large place is needed to it. We need a large place. This place is called as field. Crops are grown here. This is called as field. This is your rice field. This is, see how large the area is there. This is your rice field. This is large area. It requires a large area. This is your rice field. Crops are rice, ragi, jawar, paddy, oilseeds, etc. They require large area. Hope you understood this chapter, and all homework and everything will be given on the WhatsApp. If any doubts are there, you can clear it onto the WhatsApp group. Okay, thank you, and submit the homework as early as possible. Whenever I'll send, within one day you have to submit the homework.